Hello, welcome back to the Nook. I'm Daniel, and today I'll be reviewing this book, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader by C.S. Lewis, Book 4 in the Chronicles of Narnia. And just before I get into the review, I will read the back. Narnia, where a dragon awakens, where stars walk the earth, where anything can happen. A king and some unexpected companions embark on a voyage that will take them beyond all known lands. As they sail farther and farther from charted waters, they discover that their quest is more than they imagined and that the world's end is only the beginning. So, I'm just going to be honest. This is my least favorite Narnia book. Now, I would also say every Narnia book is very good. So, even though this one is my least favorite, it's still a great book. I still love it. And I know there's plenty of people that love The Dawn Treader. It is a good book. It's nautical, it involves a boat. Um, and you get to meet Reepicheep. Yeah, I think Reepicheep was in Prince Caspian. Anyway, um, yeah, so this is continuing from Prince Caspian. We had the four Pevensies. We had Peter, Susan, Lucy, Edmund. So now we have Lucy and Edmund, but not Peter and Susan that go into Narnia, as well as Eustace. And I will just say about Eustace, the opening line of the book is about Eustace, and I think it's one of the best opening lines. And the opening line is, "There once was a boy named Eustace Clarence Scrubb, and he almost deserved it." So Eustace is a jerk. You get that right away. The Pevensies are staying with him. Edmund and Lucy are staying with Eustace with his parents, and it's terrible. They've been to Narnia, and then he hears them talk about Narnia. He thinks they're just playing some games. Anyway, what happens is there's a picture in a room that they're looking at, and they think it looks like a Narnian ship in the picture. And it looks almost like the waves are moving. And then it really looks like the waves are moving, and they get sucked into the picture, kind of like the water comes out. They fall into the picture. Eustace is with them. So Eustace ends up in Narnia. And you get to see the people that rescue them from the sea is actually King Caspian and some others that are with him. So you remember Caspian was in Prince Caspian. Now he's the king, and he's going on a quest by boat. And uh, Lucy, Edmund, and Eustace kind of end up helping Caspian out. Of course, Eustace doesn't want to help. Eustace is a jerk throughout most of the book. And I can't really get into Eustace's, I guess you call it a redemption arc, because it kind of gets into spoilers. But basically, Eustace goes through something in the book, and he has an encounter with Aslan, as many characters do, just like Edmund had an encounter with Aslan, and it changes him forever. And it's really cool what Eustace goes through. I think it's a great character arc. And like I said, even though this is my least favorite of the books, it's still a very good book. So what's Caspian's quest? Well, there are these lords that kind of sailed off, and they were serving King Caspian's father. I could have got that wrong. Anyway, there's these lords, and Caspian has to find them. So Caspian wants to know what happened to these lords. I think there were seven of them. You see, it's been a while since I read the book. I'm reviewing it now, but I read it like months ago. I'm just getting these reviews out. So I'm a little foggy on some of it, but I do know the basic story is Caspian is seeking these lords, and he wants to find out what happened to them, which ones died, who survived, and the kids are along with them. And Eustace ends up getting to know Reepicheep the mouse, and they do not hit it off right away. Reepicheep is a great character because he's a talking mouse he's like a knight. Like he fights with a sword, and he has all these ideals about chivalry and duels, and it's really funny. So he clashes with Eustace. Eustace thinks he's like a circus animal or something. Um, and basically they kind of form a bond though. And yeah, so they're on the sea voyage, so there's a lot in the sea. Um, I just kind of remember everything that happens. That's the thing. The reason I don't like this book as much is because it does kind of meander. It doesn't feel like there's much of a set purpose. They're just out sailing. They have an encounter with the sea monster, and I will just say there is a movie. So they did the movies with the same characters. They had The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, and Dawn Treader. And the Dawn Treader movie, if you've seen it, just let you know if you haven't read the book is a lot different. Some of the quest in the movie is different. In the movie, they're trying to find these swords. That's not in the book. They're not trying to find swords in the book. Um, but anyway, so the book, I still like it. It's my least favorite, but it's still a good book. And you get to see this quest, and Aslan does show up like towards the end. I feel like a lot of these books, Aslan's not as present as he was in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but Aslan is in pretty much every Narnia book, just at different times and seen by different people. And yeah, sorry, there's kind of a meandering review because it's kind of a meandering book. I don't really know what else to say, but if you like a nautical adventure, if you like Narnia up to this point, and I highly recommend reading the other four first, go ahead, read it. It's great. And I still love it. It's my least favorite book, but it's still Narnia. It's still C.S. Lewis. I still really like it. So that means next week's review will be a book I like a lot better, which is The Silver Chair, which is, I'll get into that when I review that. So that's about all. That's about all I can say in the review. Just a great nautical story and adventure, good characters. You get to see Eustace's character growth. Again, I don't want to spoil what happens with Eustace, but his character growth makes this book really worth it. So remember to like and subscribe, and remember, you're always welcome at the Nook. Bye.